Of course, we got the breakfast of champions, or should I say the brunch of champions, as it is 10:45. We got a beef frozen patty from Costco, couple free-range eggs, and just some standard cheddar cheese. Ready, who's here? Now that brunch is over, gotta say what's up, guys. Hope all is well. Today, me and Eddie are out here at the shop, and we are starting a custom table. Pile of 2x4s here. I'm actually gonna make some custom legs out of these things. So we're gonna cut them down into thirds using this chop saw right here. Trusty DeWalt. Eddie's got a sore foot, so he's got a glove on one paw. Doing all right, Eddie? Say hi to everybody. So I'm gonna go find a tool belt, get that thing on, and start cutting. So stick around for a little bit of woodworking and some life. By the way, folks, it is a beautiful August 14th. It's supposed to be around mid-80s today, so a bit hot, but that's okay. Summer's getting close. Gotta enjoy it while it lasts. It's kind of nice. If you guys follow the channel, you know I've been losing a few lbs, so my tool belt is getting a bit longer. These are 8-foot 2x4s. We are currently cutting them into 3 32-inch pieces. And then I will cut them down to the actual length a little later on. So these don't have to be perfect. 3 pieces out of one. Gotta cut all the rest of them. Of course, forgot to change my walking shoes. I cranked out a 4-mile walk before my breakfast earlier, and I did not change them. Now I'm gonna fill them up with sawdust. Eddie's gonna sit there, watch me cut up the rest of these boards. These things, they're your standard 2x4s, which is 1.5 by 3.5. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rip either side off, 1/4 inch of either side, and make this a 3-inch board. And why am I doing that? Well, what I'm doing, I'm stacking legs next to each other. And when you buy these, they're all kind of rounded. And I don't want the roundness on these, I just want a nice straight cut. So that's why I'm gonna cut a 1/4 inch off of either side. Now when I'm finished cutting both sides off, they're still not gonna be perfect. And that's okay. We're not looking for perfection. We kind of like the rustic look. And this should work out pretty good, hopefully. First time building legs like this. So that means I gotta fire up the old table saw. I just keep it under this piece of old rubber roofing. Keeps it dry. Except when I forget to put it back on sometimes. There she is. Unfortunately, I've been running a 7.25 inch blade in here. It's supposed to take a 10-inch blade. This is fine for most things, but it's been causing me grief a little bit. So I'm gonna swap it out before I start ripping that stuff with a proper 10-inch blade in here. Another reason I use a 7 1/4 inch blade is because they're cheap. They're like 10 bucks or less, or a 10-inch blade, you're talking about 50 bucks. And a lot of times when I'm running stuff through this, it's all reclaimed lumber, and a lot of that stuff has nails in it. So once in a while you hit the blade with a nail, and that's never fun to do with a $50 blade. That being said, some of my coming up projects, I don't think I'm using a whole lot of reclaimed stuff, so hopefully I'm safe putting that $50 blade back in here, and we'll just have to be more cautious on nails and stuff. This is still one of my favorite things. I built this, I don't know, 10 years ago. Check it out, got the new blade in there, ready to rock and roll. Table saw is set up, everything here is ready to go. We're gonna start ripping these boards. I will not bore you, so I will not film it. Stay tuned, I'll be back after I'm done with this. Whew. Talk about a monotonous job. So we got all these ripped one time. I gotta go back and do all the other sides yet. And we gotta do these as well. So we're working up a sweat today, getting some man glitter all over. Gonna grab a little H2O, maybe bring Eddie back to the house so he can get some water. And we will come back and bust the rest of these out. All right, we got a lot of nice boards here, all trimmed up. They are all too long now. Your standing dining room table height is about 28 to 30. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these legs at about 26 and a half, because I got about 1.5 inch tabletop. Plus I will be putting like leg levelers on the corner, so that'll give it maybe 1/4 1/2 inch. So we'll be slightly above 28 inches, but we will fall nicely in between that 28 to 30 inch height range. So generally what I'll do, I'll take another 4x4 here. I'll screw it in, kind of like I did here. You see lines here. So I can screw in a board there, and I'll hold it at that 26 and a half inches. So I don't have to measure every piece. Just get the first one right, and then the rest of them I can just butt in and cut them all. So here it is, guys. You got the 4x4 in there. Then you got the stopper. That'll mark me at 26 and a half. You take the piece, you just slide it into there. Butt it against there, take the saw, cut it down, and every piece should be the same. So we got all these to cut yet, and we will carry on. I got them all cut. Gonna bring them into the shop and start assembling the legs. Hey everybody, say hi to Rocket. What's up, buddy? Chilling out in the cat tree. Hey guys, took a break from the table. I'm up here on the roof. I got a little moss issue over here. You can kind of see the moss on the edges of the shingles there. I've been up here the past few weeks just chipping at it, getting rid of some of it, but today I mixed up some bleach and water. It is supposed to rain quite a bit tomorrow, so I'm gonna spray some of this before it rains. But for now, here's some nice views. Speaking of nice views, guys, I know it's been kind of all over the place a bit today. I'm just trying to make some content, get some stuff out there. But I think I will end the video here as it is 6 p.m. tonight. The day is winding down, sort of. Still got a couple more things to do. It is clouding up a bit behind us. It's supposed to be kind of a rainy day tomorrow, which it's kind of nice to have them once in a while. It's been a bit. Our garden will appreciate the extra rain. So on that note, blah, 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 I'm gonna let you guys go. Hopefully we'll be back in the next couple days working on that table and all kinds of other projects. And of course, trying to stay fit. Anyway, guys, take care. We will see you guys next time.